Alright, hi people, Shakes here and I'm here to do an unboxing review for you guys of Power Rangers Legacy Collection Dino Thunder Blue Ranger. So yeah, previously we had the Dino Thunder Red Ranger, and if I got it from Walgreens, which I do plan on ordering it, the Dino Thunder White Ranger / the Drago Ranger, and obviously this is also the Tricera Ranger. Depending on the writer, they change up how they designate themselves. In Abba Ranger as well, they go by their colors rather than any dinosaur thing, unlike Dino Thunder. But yeah, in the series themselves, they call themselves by their or by a version of their Dino's nicknames or Dino's names. So yeah. So here we go with the packaging. Right here you got the Ranger's suit and torso and everything. And you got the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Dino Thunder Blue Ranger logo and everything. On the side here you got the Dino Thunder logo and the rest of them right there. And on the side with the same picture. And on the back with him holding his sword, but then also the Tricera Shield and everything, which is actually really cool. So, yeah. So first, the blaster, which, like Dino Thunder Reds, isn't fully painted as much as it could be, but at the very least it has the detailing right there on the mold. And it's not actually that bad. And it's just missing a little bit of paint. But I don't expect that much. At the very least, it's painted as well as it could be. So, yeah, and then we have the sword version of it. So, yeah, it's like I said with the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger, they could have easily included the extended version of the Quasar Saber in it. So, yeah, and we have the effect piece, which... Can I find where the hell this plugs in? Ah, here we go. Yeah, we just want to put that right there. So yeah, so we have the hands. One is a more gripping hand, while the other is a more karate hand, I guess, for posing. So yeah. Then we get the Tricera Shield, which I was actually wondering if they would include this or not, considering they did the Tyranno staff for the Red Ranger. I was assuming that they were going to do this. It's maybe a little bit bigger than it should be, but maybe not. I haven't seen Dino Thunder in a while, unfortunately, which is weird because it's a good season. But yeah, and they don't include a smaller version for the Z-Rex blaster, but then again, they didn't include a smaller version of the Red Ranger's weapon either, so unless they include it with the Yellow Ranger or the Black Ranger or something, it's not going to come. Or if they do a 5-pack where it comes with that. Yeah, but yeah, it's actually pretty nice, pretty decently detailed and everything with the paint. And if there's any missing details, you can just paint it yourself. And then we have a head sculpt for the actor who plays Ethan in the show. It's actually not too bad for how it looks. His hair was more black than just dark brown, but other than that, you know, they did the best with what they could. So yeah. So we have the Ranger right here, and just like the Red Ranger, I would say a pretty good amount of detail has been preserved with the paint and everything. So, yeah. So, you just turn his head into 360. That's a little tight in terms of how much grip there, or friction, or whatever there is. But yeah, the shoulders you can move back and forth like that. And then you can move them up you move the arms up in a 90-degree angle, just about. Double joint for the arm, and wow, they didn't even bother to at least paint part of this blue for his morpher. It sucks, it just got painted white. So yeah, then the hands you can move in a 360 and then back and forth right there, at least for these ones. Torso you can move back and forth. And the legs you can move up to an almost 90-degree angle. But yeah, the arms can move 360 like that as well. Legs can do that. due to how they're articulated. And then knees are on a double joint as well. And then the feet can move back and forth. Oh, that's a little loose, but at the very least it catches. So yeah. Yeah, you can also just move him to the side in case he breaks his ankle. So, yeah. So yeah, and if you want, you can just replace the helmet with the actor's head sculpt, which is actually pretty good. So yeah, just with that, if you want to pose him like that, you can, which is good that they do include the head sculpts. But yeah. So that's basically it. So yeah. Links in the description, all my shit, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.